no.
Take your time. Take a breath.
I hit her. And I hit her.
It all started with a scene of unimaginable violence unleashed by 27-year-old Dwayne Warren. He was taken into custody on December 29, 2020, after authorities discovered his girlfriend, Epiphany Andrews, in a pool of blood, having been stabbed 25 times and beaten so severely she was completely unrecognizable.
She had asphyxia, and she also had healing blunt force injuries, which means that she had been traumatized a few times prior to her death.
But this was not the only chilling incident they witnessed in Dwayne's Norfolk apartment. A far more heart-wrenching discovery was about to unravel, exposing the sufferings of his most vulnerable victims.
What happened to your babies?
I murdered.
On December 29, 2020, Dwayne's girlfriend, Epiphany, who was no longer living with him, visited Dwayne's apartment to pick up her 3-month-old son, Demir Warren, after the Christmas holiday, completely oblivious to the tragedy that was about to befall her. The unimaginable was on the verge of becoming the undeniable truth. After visiting Dwayne's apartment, Epiphany encountered something horrific that eventually led her to call 911. But by the time the police arrived, it was already too late. They stumbled upon a nightmare. Everything in the apartment was disrupted. Dwayne was drenched in blood, and both Epiphany and Demir were lying lifeless on the floor. The police immediately arrested Dwayne and took him into custody for questioning.
Again, I want you to take your time, start from last night, and walk me through from last night until where we are now.
My son.
How did you hear him?
I pushed on his stomach.
Is it the reason why you pushed on his stomach?
I don't know. I don't know what it is that just made me. I just kept saying to her.
So when you pushed him on the stomach, who else was home? Was just you and him?
Yes. He was fine at first.
Mm-hmm. And so when did he stop being fine?
This morning.
Describe to me what you mean by not being fine.
Tried to wake him up.
Mm-hmm.
But it was fine. Tried to help him, but it didn't work.
Okay.
Why I want to hurt him?
You think it was a conscious thing you wanted to hurt him?
No, I don't know why. I don't know why. I wrote my son. I don't know why. I don't know why, what it is that just like something say, just why am I always angry and mean and mad? And I don't know what it is. I don't know why. And I hurt my son because of it. And I hurt her.
All right, so tell me what happened after you realized he was hurt. And when did she come over?
I'm not sure when or what time.
Did you call for her or she just showed up?
No, she was supposed to come and pick him up.
Okay. But she doesn't live there?
No.
Okay. So tell me what happened when she got there.
I hurt her.
Why did you hurt her?
I don't know why.
Can you take your time and explain to me how you hurt her?
I stabbed her.
You stabbed her?
And I hit her.
Let me ask you this, Dwayne. So when she came in and saw the baby, was she upset with you?
I told her the baby was asleep.
Mm-hmm. And what room was the baby in when you told her that?
The same room that he was in.
In the room to the left?
Like that.
And what did she do once you told her that?
And I hit her.
Prior to her even getting in there?
No, she was already in the house.
I mean, in the room with the baby.
No, I stabbed her.
Where did you stab her at?
I don't know.
I mean, what part of the apartment were you in?
In the room.
Okay, in the room with the baby. And how many times did you stab her?
I don't know. I don't know.
Did she say anything to you?
Stop. She said, I don't know why I hurt her. I don't know why. I don't know why I hurt them at all. I don't know why.
What did you do with the knife?
Drop.
It's still in the apartment? Is it a kitchen knife or a folding knife?
It's a kitchen knife.
What color is the handle?
Black.
Is it a big one or a medium sized one?
Oh, it was two.
It was two of them you used?
I cut her. I hit her. I hit her with the speaker. I hurt her. I kept doing it. I wanted to stop, but it was just bad. I don't know why I did it.
Was there anybody else in the house when this was going on?
No. I murdered her. I love her. I don't know why.
Dwayne's statement provides a chilling glimpse into his psyche unraveling under the pressure of guilt, confusion, or something much more sinister. Even though Dwayne portrays himself as someone capable of love, his heinous act contradicts that very emotion. But the story has only just begun. Shocking confessions are on the verge of being unfolded as the detectives press deeper.
After this was over, you posted something on Facebook. Whose phone did you use for that?
I posted it. I used my friend's phone.
Your friend who?
Tyrone.
Tyrone's phone? He has more than one phone? Oh.
I tried to stop her bleeding.
You tried to help him?
I didn't want to hurt him.
So, if I get what you're telling me correctly, the child was hurt last night.
No, he was fine this morning.
But he was fine this morning?
He was breathing.
Was it normal breathing or was it labored breathing?
It was kind of, I don't know how to explain it. Hard.
Hard breathing. And then eventually he stopped?
I don't know. I thought he was fine.
So what made you get mad at Epiphany?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I love her.
So when she was walking back to the room with the baby, did she actually see the baby was injured before you stabbed her?
No.
She didn't get a chance to see?
She didn't know. She thought he was asleep.
Okay. And you were afraid that she would realize that he was deceased?
I didn't even think it. I didn't think about that. It's always all the time. I don't know why.
Are you on any medication?
I have blood.
Your fingers cut. Need to get you a bandage.
I tried to help. I don't know.
All right, let me get you a band-aid.
How long y'all been together, Dwayne?
Almost 3 years.
How many?
We went together.
You say 3 years?
2 years.
2 years? You loved her, didn't you?
I do love her. I do love her. I do.
I know you do.
Oh, I don't know what I did.
You made the wrong choice, is what you did. Okay.
I didn't want to hurt her.
Okay, and that's what we want to. That's what we want.
I love her.
I know you do.
I love him. What is wrong? Something's wrong with me.
Well, that's what, Dwayne. That's what we want to talk.
Something's wrong with me.
That's what we want to talk about.
Something is wrong with me.
That's what we want to talk about. Okay, and we want to try to get you the help that you need. All right.
I need to die.
Dwayne, why do you feel that you did this? What was going through your mind?
I don't know. It's always something.
Why do you feel you did the things you did?
I don't know. I'm not happy with my life.
It's on your finger. I just gave you the band-aid.
You've been with her for 2 years, you said, Dwayne?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you had your son together with her. Is that correct? Both of your child?
Yes.
Your son, and she's his mother?
Yes.
Okay. How old was he?
3 months.
3 months old?
Dwayne's sudden outburst raises questions of whether he truly is mentally disturbed or merely pretending to hide the monster lurking inside him. Or could he be deliberately faking symptoms to avoid severe penalties? In just a few seconds, the detectives are about to reveal a chilling twist. Something far worse than anyone could have anticipated. Dwayne's old daughter, Yvonne Warren, devastatingly another helpless victim of his atrocities.
Now, you had another child with her, didn't you?
Yes.
Tell us about that. Tell us about little Yvonne.
How do you know my baby name?
Why you did the things you did, Dwayne?
I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know.
Tell us what you were thinking.
I don't know.
Tell us how you felt. Tell us why you feel that you did the things.
I just heard. I don't know.
Tell us why you feel you did the things you did.
Something wrong with me. Something wrong.
We need to get you the help that you need, Dwayne.
I don't know what I need. I didn't want to harm them.
What did you intend to happen? What did you want to happen?
He was just gonna go home with his mom.
Tell us what you did to him.
I hit her. And I hit her.
Okay. And tell us what you did to your son.
I hurt him.
And how did you hurt him?
I pressed down on his stomach.
How many times? A lot. What else did you do to him? Did he cry when you did that?
No.
What did he do when you did those things to him?
I don't know. I can't hear nothing. I try to stop myself. Like something is telling me to do it. Like just hurt him. I don't know why.
How long have you dealt with those issues, Dwayne?
I don't know.
On December 19th, 2019, Norfolk Emergency Services personnel responded to a report made by Dwayne and his girlfriend Epiphany of their 12-week-old daughter, Yvonne Warren, who was unresponsive, and after examining her, she was later pronounced dead. Initially, Dwayne informed the police that it was a tragic accident while co-sleeping with his daughter. But that was not the actual story. The truth was far darker. For months, Dwayne had kept the truth buried, thinking it would never be unraveled. But now, it's finally coming to light.
Is that what happened? Is that what happened back in December of 2019 with Yvonne? Something come over you like it did today? Something very similar? Something told you to hurt her?
No. I didn't hurt my baby.
Huh?
I didn't hurt my baby.
Now, you know you sent this Facebook post out today, right? You said, "My babies, I love y'all. I'm so sorry." Right? Do you remember writing that, Dwayne?
Yes. Yes, that's my baby.
I understand. You loved both of them. I understand that. And you're sorry for hurting your babies. I know you never wanted to hurt her, Dwayne.
I don't know what it is. I don't know. I
understand.
I try to fix me. I try, but I can't. I don't know what's wrong. There's something wrong.
Well, Dwayne, there's people out there. We're going to get you the help you need, all right? I know you said you never meant to hurt her, just like you never meant to hurt your son. But tell us about Yvonne. Tell us what came over you that day and caused you to harm her.
I don't know.
Did you do to her similar things that you did to your son?
No. I don't know what's wrong. What is wrong? Something is bad. Something bad is wrong with me. Something is in me. Something is wrong. Why?
Can you take a deep breath for me, Dwayne? Can we talk about Yvonne? And you loved her, didn't you?
I love my baby.
I know you do. I know you do.
It's something wrong.
And you wouldn't normally do these things to them, would you? Can you tell us what you were feeling in December of last year when Yvonne passed away? I know you're sorry. You put it in your Facebook thing today. You said you love your babies. And you said, my babies, I love y'all. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I loved you both. And you pray that God takes care of them. Okay? And He will. But tell us about Yvonne. It's in God's hands now to take care of them. But we need you to tell us how you felt and what was going through your mind with Yvonne.
Never got a chance to know.
I know it's hard for you.
It's not hard.
Okay. And tell us what happened. How did she die in her sleep? What caused her to die in her sleep, Dwayne?
Dwayne's statement begins with denial and self-protection, insisting he never hurt his children. This may be an attempt to convince himself as much as the detective, trying to make them overlook the horrifying scene they walked into today. This kind of behavior is common in individuals dealing with guilt or unresolved psychological issues. Although he acknowledges that he has some issues, a question arises. If he was aware of his mental instability, then why hadn't he sought help earlier to prevent such an unthinkable outcome? When the detectives question Dwayne about Yvonne's death, they aim to evoke grief and guilt in the suspect. But will he be able to outwit them with his revelations like he did in the past? Or has the time finally arrived for him to face the bleak repercussions of his actions?
Yeah, I don't want you to think that we think you're a bad person, okay?
But I am.
Well, Dwayne, let me explain something to you, all right? Everybody in this room, we are human, okay? At the end of the day, we are human, all right? We all make mistakes, okay?
I hurt my baby.
I understand that, Dwayne. I understand that, all right? But it's our job to work through it and help us understand why you did the things that you did.
I don't know why.
Do you have family in the area, Dwayne? Your mother? Are you close with her? No. What about your father?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And you don't have a relationship with your mother? At the end of the day, if you needed to talk to somebody, who would you pick up the phone and call? Or who would you go talk to? Okay. Well, did Epiphany beat her?
She went through that.
You two were the only caretakers in the house the night that she died. All right. And we both had a chance to read your statements and Epiphany's statement. Okay. And according to these statements, you two were the only two in the house that night. But her injuries are not consistent with her, or her death is not consistent with just a 3-month-old dying. And she also died same time of year as this instance. And she was also 3 months old, just like your son was 3 months old. Today, Dwayne, you were really caught red-handed, so to speak. In other words, the police got there. When the 911 call was made, the police got there within about 3 to 4 minutes. And they caught you inside the house. But last December was a little different.
They didn't catch me. I let them in.
I understand that. But they got there fast enough that you were still in the house.
I wasn't going to leave.
Now, Yvonne had multiple healing blunt force injuries to the head and neck, including organized subdural, which is the brain, hemorrhages, and also on her spinal cord. Okay? That indicates that she had been beaten. And I know you loved Epiphany, and you would not want Epiphany's memory to live to where people think she had something to do with the death of Yvonne. Get out of character today. You don't even know why you did it. And if you don't know why you did it, Dwayne, we certainly don't know why you did it. Well, we think something similar happened last December, where you did something and you don't know why you did it.
The detective's approach seeks to lower Dwayne's resistance and break through his defensiveness. Dwayne's admission of being a bad guy exposes his internalized guilt and reflects how he views himself after everything that has happened. Additionally, after noticing his behavior, the detective shifts his questioning to focus on his family in order to understand the underlying cause behind his apparent traumatic demeanor. Dwayne's revelations clearly indicate that he lacks a support system, which has made him emotionally estranged and isolated. Eventually, the detective finally brings Dwayne's daughter Yvonne into focus, describing the injuries the infant sustained, forcing him to confront his actions. Despite his adamant denial, detectives are certain that he is the one responsible for the gruesome crime. The detective is inviting Dwayne to make sense of his own actions and introduces him to a pattern recognition of something similar that happened last year. This line of questioning suggests that what happened wasn't just a one-time loss of control, but rather part of a disturbing pattern of repeated behavior.
Even to the point where those fractures had time to heal. Well, she had been beaten numerous times.
You didn't beat her.
Well, somebody did. I mean, the autopsy report's very clear.
They never said anything to us.
Well, we're here now, and we're saying something to you.
Why was that never brought up?
I don't know. I didn't work that case. And he didn't either. But we're working this case, and we're looking at the death of... You've done the right thing today by owning up to what you did.
Owning up. I didn't do anything right today.
Well, you could have left, but you stayed.
Why would I leave?
Tell us what happened to Yvonne.
I don't know.
Multiple rib fractures. Facial bruising.
Together with her all night.
I know you were. I've read your statements. We've read your statements.
Right.
Tell us what happened. You've apologized in your Facebook text today. You've apologized for what happened to your babies. We got to get past that, Dwayne. We've got to get past some things. I understand. My babies, I love y'all. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you both.
I know.
And tell us. Get it off your chest about Yvonne. Let's make this right. All right? Let's make this right.
We can't make it right now.
Dwayne, we can.
How?
But before we make it right, we've got to clear what happened to Yvonne a year ago and 10 days ago. 375 days ago, Yvonne died. And we've got the autopsy report, and she clearly died of things that were not natural.
Why were we never given the autopsy?
Dwayne, I didn't work this case. All right? I can't answer that question. But we're here now. He didn't work that case. We're here now, and we're here to clear up this. Are you afraid? Are you afraid, Dwayne, that you'll get charged with another murder? Why do you not want to tell us what happened to her and what you did to her? You've told us in great detail what you did to your son, Demir and Epiphany. Why won't you tell us what you did to little Yvonne? I'd be very descriptive of what you did today. No ifs, ands, or buts, no questions asked. You came right out with it. But what's holding you back from telling us what you did to Yvonne? Is it because she was a girl? Well, what is it? What is it that's holding you back?
What type of person am I?
You're a child of God.
No, I'm not. You think God would make me?
You talk about God in your text.
Okay.
I'm just going on what you have in your text. You're talking about God. You're praying to God. So what's holding you back, Dwayne, about telling us about...
I want to be.
Huh?
I'm not.
Okay.
I can't be. God wouldn't accept what I've done.
Well, that's between you and God, all right?
I mean, but he'll also forgive you if you ask for forgiveness.
This can't be forgiven.
What about last year? Is there anything that happened last year that you need to be forgiven for?
No.
Is it that you were afraid that Epiphany knew what you did to Yvonne, and maybe she found out today what you did to Demir, and you were afraid that she was going to go expose it? And she was covering for you for the last year and 10 days? And she loved you enough that maybe she was covering for what you did to Yvonne? I don't know. I'm just trying to make sense of it too.
I can't make sense of what I did.
Well, Dwayne, you can. You made a mistake.
It's not a mistake.
Well, you already said if you had it to do over again, you wouldn't have done this. So you made a mistake, okay? Plain and simple. But let's talk about Yvonne. Did you make a mistake that night?
No.
Somebody did, because this little girl had some injuries that were not consistent with the story that you told investigators on December 19th of 2019.
The detective knows that the body holds secrets that the words cannot reveal. The detective is not accusing Dwayne. Rather, he's laying out facts to encourage him to understand that they are already aware of his atrocities. By complimenting Dwayne for doing the right thing by not escaping, the detective subtly invites him to continue cooperating and choose confession over resistance. When Dwayne asks, "What kind of person am I?" it shows a rare crack in the wall he's built around himself as he starts seeing himself the way the detectives do. Although he is aware of the brutalities he's caused, he remains adamant in denying everything, unwilling to accept a label that would permanently stain his identity. However, the deeper detectives dig in, the horror grows darker, exposing atrocities far more disturbing than the last.
This little girl did not die because she slept on the pillow wrong. She just didn't do it. She's got too many fractures, too many bruises, too many healing fractures. That means this had gone on for quite a few weeks, maybe even a month or so. She was only 3 months old. But I'm here today to tell you that this little girl, your daughter that you loved, and you said so in your text today.
I know what I said. I really love my daughter.
I know you did. I don't doubt that, Dwayne, at all. Okay? But I also think you're a man that needs some help. All right? I really do. I genuinely believe that. And I genuinely believe you loved your kids.
I don't know how to. I don't know how.
Dwayne,
Nothing.
We gotta start from the here and now, and we've got to work on getting you the help that you need. All right? But I think you did something to Yvonne, and we need to get that cleared up.
I didn't hurt my daughter.
And who did? Was it Epiphany? It had to be her if it wasn't you. You were the only two in the house.
There was 3 of us in the house.
Now, who was the third one?
My uncle.
Okay. Did your uncle do something to her? You don't think he would do that? Well, according to this, there was only you and Epiphany there. And I think that's what you said in your statement. Okay, and I think they clearly asked you that. So let's not try to put your uncle in something.
I'm not trying to put him in anything.
Okay, but according to this,
we lived in his house, so he had to be there.
According to this, it was only you and Epiphany that night.
Did Epiphany say that too?
Yeah.
I guess so. I don't know.
So who caused all these fractures on Yvonne's body? The evidence just doesn't add up here, Dwayne. You know, people act out in different ways. Okay? That's just human nature. People act out in different ways. You act out in ways that I may not act out in. I may act out in ways you don't act out in. But it doesn't change the fact that you didn't love your kids. I don't think for a minute that you didn't love your kids. But I think your kids probably got the best of you. I know how 3 months olds are. They like to whine. They like
It's not even about what they did. I love them.
I understand that.
I don't know why.
I know you love them. But let's talk about Yvonne. Why did you do the things you did to her?
I don't know.
What made you feel like doing the things you did to her?
No.
Let's talk about that. What were you feeling? What came over you that night? And what did you do to her in the weeks and the days leading up to her death? You know how she died, Dwayne? She died because her body couldn't take the fractures any longer. That's how she died. Her body just simply couldn't take it anymore. And let's talk about the weeks and the days leading up to her death. Why did you feel that you needed to do those things to her? And not only why did you feel you needed to do those things, but tell us what you did to her. Patchy adhesions of the spleen, healing liver laceration with scarring, multiple bilateral rib antemortem fractures in 3 stages of healing. You know what that means, Dwayne? That means she was beaten. This wasn't caused by CPR. Right ribs with calluses in at least 2 stages of healing. Left ribs with calluses in at least 2 stages of healing. What made you act in such a way, Dwayne, that you did these things to your daughter? Let's talk about the days and the weeks that led up to her death, okay? Something got under your skin. Was it because she cried a lot?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, what was it?
I don't know.
I know you loved her, so that's not it.
As the detectives confront Dwayne, they dismantle his illusion of innocence by recounting all the evidence that strangely contradicts his statements. Even while discussing the severity of the injuries and the evidence against him, the detective subtly shifts his tone from prosecutorial to one of compassion, which could encourage the suspect to confess. Despite their efforts, Dwayne remains insistent in his refusal to share anything. However, now the detectives come up with a last tactical move, asking about the days that led to Yvonne's death. This strategic question is not just about the night, it's also about understanding what built up to it. The detectives are hoping Dwayne will finally reveal his state of mind and motive, which are quite evident in his demeanor. These crimes are never limited to just one night, but they are a culmination of events leading to that moment. Sensing that Dwayne isn't going to crack, the detectives offer him a break. However, as he returns, what unfolds next is something the detectives never saw coming.
Why did you feel you needed to treat her the way you treated Demir? Because today certainly wasn't an accident. And I got a sneaky feeling his autopsy is probably going to show similar things that Yvonne's autopsy showed. Left ribs cracked in at least 2 stages of healings. Right ribs, 2 stages of healings. Multiple rib fractures in 3 stages of healings. Okay, I've got a feeling his autopsy is probably going to be very similar to Yvonne's. And you know what that means? That means that you contributed to Yvonne's death just the way you did Demir's death.
Dwayne, what you thinking about?
hurt the people I love.
Now, take your time and explain to us what happened last year. How have you hurt the people you love last year?
I need a cigarette.
Unfortunately, none of us smoke here.
I didn't hurt my baby girl.
You say you did or you didn't?
I didn't hurt my baby girl.
Well, how did she pass?
You want to smoke, Dwayne?
So she said you didn't smoke?
We can get you one and go outside if you want to do that.
We just can't smoke in here.
Yes.
Would that calm your nerves a little?
Yeah.
All right.
So basically, you telling me, and if I'm saying something wrong, let me know. Last year, December 19th, you, Epiphany, and the baby were in the house. You had you got upset, and you squared her to the point where she went in distress. Then you turned and tried to do CPR, and you called 911. Detectives came. They interviewed you, but you didn't tell them the whole truth.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say anything wrong just now?
Mm-hmm.
What about Epiphany? Did she have any part in that?
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
I don't know how she handled the baby.
Had you ever seen her handle a baby aggressively?
Not in the way to hurt her.
Not in the way to hurt her?
No.
So when you felt that way last year on the 19th, and you had the fit, you squared her, then she went in distress. How long did it take for you to squeeze her for her to go in distress?
I can't remember. It just happened. By the time I realized what I'm doing, I don't know, I snap out of it.
And then you tried to help her, right?
Yeah. I don't know what would make me do that to my own baby.
All right, we're going to step out in a second. Okay? Are you hungry yet?
I can't really eat right now.
All right, let me know if you need something.
As Dwayne finally confesses to each brutality he committed, a question still remains unanswered. If Epiphany was living with Dwayne before Yvonne's death, did she truly never notice the abuse? Or was she equally involved in the harm that eventually led to Yvonne's death? Additionally, as Dwayne chooses not to disclose the real motive behind the crime, it remains unclear what actually drove him to a point from which there was no way out. Is it possible that someone destroys everything and claims to be unaware of the darkness within him that led him to commit the unimaginable? Is Dwayne's confusion genuine madness or merely a calculated way to escape responsibility for what he's done? After years of investigation and heartbreak, on May 27, 2022, Judge Gerald C. Jones of the Norfolk Circuit Court sentenced Dwayne Warren on 3 counts of second-degree murder to 50 years in prison for the brutal murder of his infant daughter, Yvonne, his son, Demir, and the children's mother, Epiphany Andrews. Each life lost in this harrowing crime was finally acknowledged in the court's verdict, bringing a long-awaited sense of justice.